Have you ever used a bronzing mousse before? If not, stay tuned because I'm going to show you just how easy it is to use my bronzing mousse with my large mitt and my little baby mitt. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to actually start with my arms, do the rest of my body, and then I do my face last. I don't know why. That's just how I do it. So you can do it whatever way you want. It'll get done the same way as long as you work your way from bottom to top, top to bottom, whatever you want to do. So what I'm going to do is pop my little arm out here and take my mitt. I put a little on there just to make it come out. But you see it is dark. It's really dark, so it looks really intimidating. But I just pump a few pumps on there. You'll want to continuously be reapplying the mousse to the applicator. When you start feeling it dry or starting to rub and look weird, you'll just add some more. So I'm just gonna start. You can dab up, but you just kind of work it in like you would be using lotion. Just lotion for your body. You just kind of work it in. You can see it's not very streaky. It's going on pretty smoothly, but make sure you get like your underarms. Make sure you cover all of the arm. It's a fairly simple process. People just overthink it. It's kind of intimidating. And the bronzer is there to actually show you. I actually like it a little bit darker, so I'm going to do another coat. But the bronzer is there to guide you. It's there to show you where you've missed, where you've been, so that way you don't miss any spots, which is the exact same thing for spray tanning. You know, it gives you that instant gratification, so you see that color instantly, and then it also guides me, helps guide me and tells me where I've missed, if I've missed anything, and where I've been. So it's really cool to have that option. So if we do a little side by side, I wonder if you can see that. It's hard to tell with the camera. But I think, honestly, I'll do it again. It has a really light, lightish tone to it. So even like if you're like, oh, wow, that's pretty dark as it is, because it is a little bit darker than in person than it is on camera, but that's also part of the bronzer. So that'll rinse off in about 8 hours. So you're gonna wear this on your skin like a spray tan for 8 hours, and then you'll rinse. So it's kind of cool. But like I said, I'll lose a little bit of this color because of the bronzer. So I want to go a little bit heavier so that way it lightens up to the perfect color. Let's see if I can get this. See, it's going on fairly smooth. I'm not missing any spots. You just kind of want to lightly press down. Just get it everywhere. I'll get those spots later when I'm not filming. But I think I'm good for now. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is exactly the same thing, just on my legs. So we have our mitt. We're gonna do a couple pumps. And then, like I said, you can either just dab along the leg and then go to town. This is really nice because you can do it at your own convenience. If I don't have availability, or if I I don't, or if you don't have the availability for me to come to you, then this is the perfect option for that. I do deliver it within like 30 minutes of me. Any more than that, I'll probably charge a fee with maybe $10 or so. So it's nothing too crazy. And then this bundle is $30. So like it's heck of a deal, I promise. Like it's really good. And it's a nice brown color. It's not gonna turn you orange like some of the other ones can. And you can go fairly dark on it if you just keep applying. The more you apply, the darker it'll get. So even later today, I might find it to look even darker, just because over time it does tend to darken up. And then you'll see me in a little bit do my hands and my ears and show you a couple tricks on how to do that. But you can see the difference pretty well in this one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I saved you some time. I did the rest of my body, except for my face. So I don't know if you can see. Where did my neck? So we gotta fix that fast. So I just take my little guy, apply a little on there, and do the same thing. Just kind of dab around. Don't get it up your nose, kind of like what I just did. And then you just work it in. This little mitt can be kind of hard to work with because the edges are kind of rough. So you don't want to like scratch it on your face, especially in those little areas that are harder to get to. You kind of want to work with this a little quickly, just so it doesn't dry in those areas in that weird design. I just folded it over to work a little better. I'm paying, bitches. Okay, so you can look a little bit crazy. It looks tan, looks really tan, but I got it as much blended as possible. Sometimes there's heavier areas, and then I have a little thing on my nose. It's like a line, but it's gonna lighten up as soon as I shower. And then this lighting is not very good because it looks like two different colors. But I'm gonna show you how to do my hands. So I didn't put anything on this. It's whatever's left over from doing your whole body. Then you go back and do your hands and your feet. If you do need more, that's fine. Just add a little bit more. So we'll just see what we get out of this. So you just run over every finger. The more you do it, obviously the tanner it'll be. You don't necessarily have to really match because it's gonna sit heavy in those areas, but to me it looks fine. The camera, the lighting is showing something different. I'm so sorry. Cameras and tannings are not two things that should go together. So you can see there's some color on it, but it's not like too much. So I should be able to be okay with that. So I'm just gonna rub my other hand. Just like that. So I'm not worried about selling this stuff because you'll find yourself if you've never used a bronzer or a self-tanner, like getting the back, getting parts of your body isn't always even. It's a quick fix, but the actual spray tan process gets everything evenly and beautifully. And so yeah, I'm not worried about anybody just sticking to self-tanner, because that one day, ew, excuse my eczema hands, I might do a little bit. It's always possible to go back later. Like, it's not a one and done thing. It is with me, because I leave, but when you have a self-tanner, you can fix it whenever you need to. It's also good for the in-between tans. So when your face starts fading a little bit more, you just apply this. It kind of rejuvenates, because the whole body still has some tan, but your face always goes first, which sucks. But this self-tanner can spruce that up for you, and then you can go a little bit longer in between tans. All right, so I got both my hands fairly, it's not like night or day, like it's not, they're not just white anymore, which is what I want. So okay, so I saved you from watching me do my feet, because not everybody is a fan of the feet. But I am gonna do my ears, so not gonna apply anything. This is what was left over from doing my toes and my feet. And you just kind of lightly brush over them. I mean, just to give them a little something so they're not completely bare. And it should be fine. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I have long hair. So yeah, and then I'm actually going to get my powder, my drying powder that I use on everybody. I use it with self-tanners too, because it can be sticky. It's still kind of the same feeling as a spray tan, because the bronzer's on your skin. You have to wear it for 8 hours. So I'm going to apply my personal little container, which I'm really excited to talk to you guys about. You'll be able to purchase your own individual powders one day soon. So I'm working on that, and I cannot wait till that comes in. You'll hear a lot about my besties in Florida. Okay, so mine is a retail container by Glow by Erin. But like I said, I will be making these from a company in Florida. They hand make everything. They have their own skincare line right now, so I'm partnering with them to create a sunless line. So that includes this wondrous powder. And I think it's really necessary for like self-tanners. I use it to after my workouts, just to refresh my skin, dry my skin from being sweaty. It's like a dry shampoo for your body, and it's amazing, and it smells good. So those two things are amazing. So it looks like this, and you just kind of tap it in here. Okay, so once you get your powder in there, have this little brush. It's like a, oh my god, it's amazing. It feels so good. You just dab a little bit on there. And just apply it. So what this is doing is it's drying the tan, so I don't feel sticky and yucky, because the bends in my arms feel yucky. And then it's also setting the tan, so that way it doesn't transfer onto my clothes when I put it on. It's pretty much like doing makeup. If you know how to do makeup, or you're into makeup, you understand that you have to prep your skin, which is cleaning it, preparing for it. Then you apply the product, and then you set it. So this is exactly what I'm doing. It smells good, you feel good, and you can kind of go that full 8 hours comfortable instead of miserable and you feel like you need to shower ASAP. Who doesn't like that? Okay, now you've seen me bronze myself. I know it looks a little crazy, but as soon as you rinse, it looks so much better, so much more natural. Everything blends in. So you just kind of got to stick with this just darkness. I don't even know what to call it, but the bronzer is there for that gratification and that guidance. And then the DHA is under it. So that's what's giving you that permanent or that temporary tan. So when they work together, it gets really dark, and then you rinse the bronze off, and it's all good. So I really hope this was helpful for any of you either willing to try it or you have it and you just don't know how to use it. If you have any other questions, just shoot me a message, DM me, join my Facebook group, Aglow with Tori, hashtag Aglow with Tori. Let's get excited about this stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. I hope this does help you in any way. And if you want to book with me, just go to my booking site, select your availability, or shoot me a DM and see if I have anything available that works with you. I'll also have exclusive deals on my Facebook page, so join that at Aglow with Tori. If you do get a spray tan by me, hashtag Aglow with Tori. I want to see those beautiful tans on you ladies.